that as well, and that's really what it amounts to. But if you know of a way to make all that illegal and keep people from finding ways around the system, good for you. But we keep writing more and more rules, and most of them seem to either get in the way. For instance, the other day on the show, I was talking about the anniversary of Dodd-Frank. Did you like Dodd-Frank, the new financial reforms, the new limitations on the financial sector?
Well, I'm a big believer in a consumer financial protection agency.
All right.
I think we needed one.
Okay, but this isn't so much consumer. It was supposed to rein in all the abuses by the banks and all that supposedly create this problem. So here we are at the 1-year anniversary last week of Dodd-Frank. You know what Dodd-Frank had accomplished? American business, according to this estimate, I think it was coming out of the CBO or one of the government agencies, had spent 16.9 million man-hours on complying with those government rules. Now, I don't know whether they prevented banks from doing things that are crazy and stupid and dangerous or not, but I do know it burned up 16.9 million hours. Now, assume those people who probably were paid a whole lot more than that were paid minimum wage. 16.9 million hours at $10 or $11 an hour is almost $200 million. So $200 million worth of paperwork and government baloney. And do we know that it actually did any good? No, but it sure wasted a lot of time and money.
Well, I know that the price was about $700 billion, which is much more than $200 million.
And what does that have to do with it?
And so that is what Wall Street cost us, and a lot of the money has been paid back, but that is because
you think
the banks have gotten a pretty sweetheart deal.
John, can you tell me, when the banks got a sweetheart deal, was that the banks that stayed in business or those that went out of business?
Well, there was only there was a few that went out of business, but a lot of them were preserved, obviously.
Yeah. And a lot of them were forced to take government money that they didn't want to take at all by a government that said, you will take it, we will force you to take it.
And because they didn't want the public to know which banks were
I know that.
They thought it was called the run on the bank.
But tell me this, how much sense do you think it makes to have a government that artificially sets low interest rates to attract people to do stupid things financially they wouldn't otherwise do, that buy liar loans and no-doc loans? In other words, that's why every time I look at this, I think most of the things that caused this disruption were not lack of government rules. They were government sticking its nose where it doesn't belong and mucking up the free market. But I appreciate the call. 16 after the hour. Back in just a moment. Oh, hold on. I want to tell you about something. You know, there's a great opportunity for you out there. I want you to check out a website. Here's what it's called, DirtySpendingSecrets.com. The fact is, Dirty Spending Secrets is a great place where they've collected stories about how that wacky government of ours is spending your money, what I call OPM, other people's money. This website details bogus spending project after bogus spending project, and you can look at it yourself. Dirty Spending Secrets, all one word, DirtySpendingSecrets.com. And once you've looked at all those examples of how they spend your money, sign the citizens' letter to Congress demanding that lawmakers take another look at the budget and ensure that ridiculous projects like this are the first ones that get cut. DirtySpendingSecrets.com. Sign the citizens' letter to Congress, and then send it off to your friends so that they can add their names to that letter as well. You got to get the word out about this. Go to DirtySpendingSecrets.com, like it on your Facebook account and on Twitter, and then email it to your friends. Do whatever you can to uncover those dirty spending secrets and help me fund them. Remember, it's DirtySpendingSecrets.com. Your call's welcome right here. We're talking the issues of the day. If there's been anything important happen in Washington, D.C., we'd certainly tell you about it. 866-439-5277. Emails to talk@LarsLarson.com. Wednesday, weekdays at noon on KSMX. On average, a smoker will die 15 to 20 years earlier than a non-smoker. Quit risking your life. Quit spending all your hard-earned money. Quit worrying about dirty looks. Take your freedom back and switch to American Blue Tip, the hassle-free electronic cigarette that looks, feels, and tastes just like the real thing. Not real smoke, just water vapor. Crazy.
I can finally relax without sucking in all those chemicals and cars.
They'll
secondhand smoke.
But thinking about it, make the switch to American Blue Tip right now. It's everything you love about smoking without the tar, tobacco, and carcinogens. You won't even miss cigarettes. Call now for your risk-free trial of American Blue Tip. Call 1-800-604-3206. That's 1-800-604-3206. Quit calling and switch right now. Call 1-800-604-3206. That's 1-800-604-3206.
I'm in the I need cordless cutting shears to finish this vent work business.
At Granger, we know what business you're in.
I'm in the if you can help my business, then you'll get my business.
The business of getting things done. That's why we offer over 900,000 products and the support you need to get your job done right and on time. Call at Granger.com or stop by one of our branches. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey everyone, we're the cast from Signal Live, and we want to let you in on a big secret. These orchestrations are running a simplified drive to help students meet the second dress right. Not everyone can afford to take the test, so if you're making failure of it, sometimes papers, notebooks, finance, they drop them off at your teacher's paper store, or catch the flies, with 3 shares of store for on your social media. We want to provide services to cover the unless you want us to be your ex-wife, ex-girlfriend, or ex-whatever, X out that foot odor with Dr. Scholl's Odor X powder, spray, or insult. The last thing I need constantly in this lively bunch is a dead battery. Here's Blue Automotive Crew office to check my battery before there's a problem, so I feel confident my car will start every time.
Through July 30th, we're introducing the Battery Tender battery chargers at your local Sears Auto Center at a hot price. Plus, save on all tires, all tire brands, all tire sizes, with special financing available. Visit SearsAuto.com for more great deals. Sears Auto Center, exclusive applies for details.
My daughter's conflict is hard to say, but when she developed asthma, I worried she wouldn't be able to visit these 2 months. And lots of specialists lots of nights. So then I kind of there, I couldn't keep her still. Students healthcare high school, local pediatricians coordinating care. So everyone works as a team. Now we both I both signed up for it.
I'm Larry Lavanini. The 3 of us get together on the radio every Friday morning from 8 to 9 for our time.
We've interviewed Virginia governor, rock star musicians, and even a rocket pilot.
We discuss the level of justice, police officers, and lawyers. You go together hearing much more, including a baseball player, others, fishermen, makers, all singers and road builders. Remember to join us every Friday at 8 a.m. right here on 440 KSMX. When you go 48 when you go budget policy at the Center for American Progress. How you doing, Miss Linda?
I'm well, thanks for having me on.
So would it be a good idea, I'm glad to, would it be a good idea for America to have a balanced budget amendment?
Well, whether it's a good idea or a bad idea, it's not really relevant to the current situation.
Why?
Well, because what we've got to do, because at the end of the day, debt ceiling is not about what we're going to do in the future. It's about whether or not we're going to pay for what we already agreed to in the past. And so the issue is, look, we've got to raise the debt ceiling, then we can have a debate about a balanced budget amendment. And